Hello everyone, this is the 15th lab program to convert a given binary number to decimal number, okay, by using function. Okay, binary is a number that consists of zeros and ones, and decimal is a number that consists the digits from 0 to 9. Okay, here where we are find out the decimal equivalent for the given binary number using a function. Function is consists set of instruction are used to execute the particular task. Okay, and the format of the function is that type of the function that indicates a return type, and followed by the name of the function, then it is followed by the parameter list. Okay, and next we have to consider the braces, opening and the closing brace. Inside that we need to write the set of instructions. Okay, we are consider the function convert. Okay, and we can give any name to that function. Here we give convert, and we are considering the single parameter, that is n, that n was the given binary number. Okay, and inside the function, first we are checking whether that n equals to 0. If the n is 0, that is given binary number is 0, then the the decimal equivalent of that number is also 0, so return 0. Okay, else suppose if the given binary number is not 0, is a non-zero number, then return n modulus 10 plus 2 star convert n divided by 10. Okay, why you are doing 2 here? The base, we are converting the given binary number to the decimal number. The base of the binary number is 2, that's why you are multiplying that value with the 2. Okay, next here, let's see how these set of statements are executed inside the convert function. And one more thing, inside the convert function we are calling the same function one more time, that is convert function calling this convert function, means that this is the example of recursive function. Recursive is a function that call by itself. Okay, and this convert function call this convert function repeatedly, therefore this is the example of recursive function. Okay, let's see how this set of instructions are executed. Okay, I consider the n, that is binary number 1010. For this we have to find out the equivalent decimal number. Okay, in the first iteration, first we are checking whether n value is equals to 0. N value is 1010 is equals to 0. Is it so? No, the condition is false. So compiler execute the else part. Else part is, in the else part, return statement is a that returns n modulus 10 plus 2 star convert of n divided by 10. Okay, so we need to compute what is n modulus 10 and what is n divided by 10. N mod, we already know modulus means that will gives the remainder answer, and division means that gives the quotient answer. Okay, n value is 1010 modulus of 10. If you modulus of 10. Okay, here I'm showing the division, that is dividend is at 1010, divider is 110, that is 10. Okay, 10 ones are 10, so difference is 0. Next we are taking the 1, we can't divide the 1 by 10, so we have to consider the another digit. So in order to consider the another digit, we have to place a 0 in the quotient, then consider the another digit here 0. So we got 10 now. So can we divide a 10 by 10? Yes, we can divide it. 10 ones is what? A 10. So difference is what? 0. We got the remainder 0, and we got the quotient is 101. Okay, so remainder is 0 and quotient is 101. Okay, and what is this 0? What is this 101? Means that 0 means that is the LSB bit of the given number. What is the LSB bit? LSB bit is the first bit from the right side. Okay, so we got what? 0. Okay, what is 101 means that is the remaining bits, the remaining part of the given number except LSB bit. So remaining part of the given number is what? 101. Okay, so in the next iteration I'm not showing the division. Instead of that, so please remember that the modulus means that will gives the LSB bit of the given number, and division means that will consider the remaining part of the number except LSB. Okay, next we can write that return statement as that return statement becomes return n modulus 10 is 0, so 0 plus 2 star 2 star convert n by 10. N by 10 means 101, so 101. I call that return statement as 1. Okay, so in the next iteration Once again, we are calling the convert function with the n value 101. N is 101. And we are also checking whether that 101 is equals to 0. Is it so? No, that is not equals to 0. So compiler execute the return part. Okay, that is else part. In the else part, a return statement is that n modulus 10 plus 2 star convert n by 10. Okay, so here compute n modulus 10. Modulus 10 means that will give the LSB bit. LSB bit is what? 1. Okay, if you divide this 101 by 10, we will get the remainder 1. Okay, and division of 10 means that will give the remaining part. What is the remaining part? Except the LSB bit, remaining part is what? 1 and 0. So 1 and 0. Okay, and this return statement can be write it as return, yeah, n modulus 10 means that 1 plus 2 star convert of n by 10. N by 10 means that 10. Okay, so here I call that return statement as 2. Okay, next in the third iteration we are calling that convert function 10 one more time. So here n value is 10 and we are checking whether the 10 equals to 0. 10 is not equals to 0. So compiler execute the else part. In the else part, return statement is that return n modulus 10 plus 2 star convert n by 10. Okay, so n modulus 10 means that 10 modulus 10 means that will returns the LSB bit of the given number. LSB bit is what? 0. Okay, and n the division means that return the remaining part of the given number except LSB. How many digits are there? So except LSB, one digit is there, that is what? 1. So remainder is the quotient is what? 1. Means that if you divide the 10 by 10, the quotient is what? 10 ones are 10, so quotient is 1. And this return statement can be write it as return n modulus 10 is what? 0 plus 2 star 2 star convert n by 10. N by 10 is what? 1. I call the return statement as 3. Okay, next once again we are calling the convert of 1. So convert of 1, that is n equals to 1. 1 equals to 0? No. Execute the else part, that is return n modulus 10 2 star convert n by 10. N modulus 10 1 modulus 10. Okay, that returns the LSB part. Here only one bit is there, that is only the LSB and the MSB. So it return what? 1. N by 10, there is no other bits other than LSB, so it return what? 0. Okay, so and that return statement becomes return n modulus 10 is 1 plus 2 star convert n by 10. N by 10 is what? 0. And I call that return statement as 4. Okay, now we are that is convert function is called one more time with the n value 0. N is 0. If 0 equals to 0, yes, condition is true. If that condition is true, then it return the integer value 0. Okay, means that convert 0 becomes 0. I call it as 5. Okay, now this 0 value is returned back to its calling function. This convert 0 is called by this convert 1. So this convert 0 value is returned back to this convert 1. Okay, means that this value is returned back here. Okay, and we have to substitute that convert 0 value 0 here, and we have to find out that value, and that integer value, whatever integer value returned by this convert 1 function is returned back to its calling function. The convert 1 is called by this convert 1 0, so that 1 is written here. Okay, and we have to substitute that value here and find out the integer value. That integer value return back to his calling function, that is return back to his 101, return back to the second result. From the second result, it is returned back to the first result. From the first result, it is returned back to the return back to its calling function, means that main function. Okay, since here several pages are there, I can't show that uh, backtracking. So I summarize those result here. Okay, first we are calling what? Convert 101. That convert function returning the 0 plus 2 star convert 101. We called it as 1, and that convert 101 return this statement, and this convert 10 will return this one, and this convert 1 return this, convert 0 finally return 0, means that convert 0 becomes 0. That answer is returned back to the convert 1. Okay, now we have to substitute that 0 here, and this equation becomes 1 plus 2 star 0. 2 star 0 means that 0. 0 plus 1 is 1. Okay, and that value is returned back to its called function. This this convert one is called by this function, so it return back here. Here we have to substitute that value. Which value we need to substitute? 1. Okay, so 1 star of 2. Okay, 1 star of 2 is 2. 2 plus 0 is 2. Okay, finally that should be returned back to its calling function, and here we need to substitute that 2 value here. So that becomes 1 plus 1 plus 2 star 2 star, convert of 1 0 is 2. Okay, so 2 star 2 is 4 plus 1 is 5. That answer is written back to the result 1. Okay, and here 5, we have to substitute 5 in that equation, so it becomes 0 plus 0 plus 2 star 2 star 5. Okay, 2 star 5 is 10. So that is written back to return back to the convert 1010, and means that 1010 decimal equivalent is 10. Okay, so in this way the convert function call call itself in order to find out the decimal equivalent of the given binary number. Let's see the program. Okay, this is the program for binary binary to decimal. Here I consider include stdio.h. Okay, before the main function we are declaring that convert function. The type of the convert function is int because it returning the integer value, and type of the parameter is also int. Next we are considering the main function. Inside the main function we are declaring the deck and the bin nothing but that was the binary number. Deck means that is was the resultant value. Result value is the decimal number. Okay, so after that we are entering the binary number. Okay, so that is printing the statement, enter a binary number only. Okay, we are not supposed to enter any other number, we have to enter the binary number. Okay, next after that, so whatever number entered by the user that's stored in the bin variable, so we are consider the ampersand bin. Next is that we are calling the convert function and passing the value bin. That bin value is is copied to the bin here, and in this convert function we are consider the parameter bin only, but in my logic I consider it as what? N. Okay, so instead of n we are consider what? Bin here. Okay, now it check whether the bin is equals to 0. Okay, if it is equals to 0, then it return the 0, else it return bin modulus 10, means that n modulus 10 plus 2 star convert n by 10. Instead of n, please consider bin. Okay, so after do all the iteration, it finally return the integer value back to the calling function. Calling function is that main function, and that value is stored in the variable deck. Okay, and in the next statement we are displaying that equivalent decimal number, and where we are displaying the statement like the decimal equivalent of percentage d. For that percentage d we are passing the bin variable. Bin variable is what the binary number is percentage d, means that we are passing the decimal. The decimal equivalent of the given binary number is equal to the decimal number. Okay, and the expected output is enter the binary number 1010. This number only we are considering in our logic. Okay, and the decimal equivalent of 1010 is 10. Okay, this is the expected output of our program. Okay, thank you guys.